Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Salt Lake City Snowhawks expansion franchise here on Madden 25. It's week 1 here in this year 2 season, and we're starting off in primetime Monday Night Football here against the defending NFC Champion Seattle Seahawks as they come off a Super Bowl loss against the Baltimore Ravens. Geno Smith still leading the charge here for the Seahawks in this Hawks vs. Hawks matchup of NFC West division foes. Our Snowhawks come off a 4-13 season. It wasn't the best showing, ending on, I think, an 8 or 9 game losing streak as we look to get into the win column to start here in year 2. As we're here on Monday Night Primetime, Lucas McDonald, the franchise quarterback of the Salt Lake City Snowhawks team now into year 2. 23rd pick overall as our Snowhawks traded down from number 4 all the way down to 23 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as we acquired a first-round pick for this year 2 season. We are now at the opening kickoff as we're now underway here in year 2. We did set the season win goal at 7, although I feel a little bit more comfortable at 5, but not an option. I mean, 5 or 6 at least, but I think 7 might just be out of our grasp, but hopefully not. Hopefully we can have an encouraging year 2 here with Lucas McDonald at quarterback, but leading the helm here for the Seahawks, Geno Smith. What a resurrection he's had in his career, but just down to 74 overall now at age, I'm not even sure how old he is, probably mid-30s at this point, as the Seahawks will more than likely look to fill their quarterback slot this upcoming offseason. It is a very quarterback-friendly draft this year with, I think, 4 projected in the first round. 2 of those guys in the top 5, as Kenneth Walker looked like he fumbled there on his first carry, and that's recovered by Jackson Smith and Jigba, as it's now 2nd and 5 at the 33. The Snowhawks 10 draft picks this past draft in their inaugural rookie class. Go back to Walker here. A nice lane opens up as he gets that to 3rd and inches. Geno Smith directly under center on this one. And they go right back to the running game, and Walker does get the first down, moves that to the 42. Now the Seahawks in the I formation. As a man there in motion, I believe Noah Fant in motion as Geno Smith, his first drop back, goes to the near sideline as he hooks up with DK Metcalf for the first. And just like that, the Seahawks into Snowhawks territory. Geno Smith will give again for Kenneth Walker, neutralized that time. I believe free agent signing Jack Gibbons there on the tackle. Gibbons signed a 3-year deal, comes over from Tennessee. Although the Titans were the worst team in the league last season, had the number 1 overall pick. They go back here for Walker. Gibbons there on first contact. Gets some help and a nice tackle that time, as that forces a 3rd and 8. Smith out there empty. Seattle a 3rd and 8 here at the 43. Pressure almost got home there as Darius Robinson, as Smith gets the throw off. DK Metcalf going up and getting that one, beating Elijah Jones there on the outside. Now, 2nd-year D tackle Darius Robinson on the pressure, but Geno Smith just able to get that one off. Nice throw that down the field to Metcalf. And now that one underneath is that he had a man streaking towards the sideline, but that hit a man at the line and complete. 2nd down now. Man out there in motion, I believe Charbonnet. As Geno Smith will go over to him, dump off there for Charbonnet. And he'll take that for about 6. Now 3rd and 4 at the 24. Smith another drop back, and again the pass is batted there at the line. I guess Dietrich Wise Jr., now a captain of our defensive line, knocking that one down, as Seattle will have to settle for a 41-yard field goal attempt on their opening drive of the season. That one up and good as the Seahawks take the lead here, but not a bad defensive stand from our defense. Gave up a few big gashes there early on, but kind of settled down. But we'll see how the offense responds. And now here comes out Lucas McDonald, franchise quarterback of our Salt Lake City Snowhawks, drafted 23rd overall out of Georgia Tech, ran a 4.4 at the combine, tested extremely well, came in at a 77 overall with 93 speed, 77 awareness. And we'll see how he does here on his opening drive of his career. 21-year-old quarterback, Heisman runner-up. There you see Marvin Harrison Jr. in motion. We'll give it to Trey Benson to open the season, and he fumbles just like Walker, except this time the Seahawks recover it. And we'll see if this was a clean fumble. That would just be an atrocity to start out this year 2 season. And Trey Benson was not that great as a rookie, but he's certainly down in that spot. Take another look. I think definitely ground force, so we'll get another chance. So that was overturned, so it'll just go as a 1-yard loss. Now 2nd and 11. But we do really hope that Benson can step it up here in his 2nd season. Now Austin Eckler, free agent signing, as he gets 3. Quick 3rd and 8 here. Definitely don't want a 3 and out to start. McDonald directly under center. There goes Jahan Dotson in motion. And the fake to Benson. McDonald, his first drop back, and to sling it down the field. They're into triple coverage, but, you know, just give your playmaker there, Marvin Harrison Jr., perhaps the best receiver in football within a couple of years, as we are forced to punt. Matt Ariza, free agent signing here from the 29. He was a stud in the preseason. As that one, a nice punt all the way down to the 16. Avonte Maddox down first contact, able to bring down Tyler Lockett. The Seahawks offense right back out there. Take it over at the 23. They'll give for Walker as he's taken down there in the lane. Robinson and Gibbons on the stop. 2nd and 6 now. Smith making an adjustment there directly under center. As he'll give right back to Walker. Going to see a heavy dose of Walker today as he fights ahead for the first down. With Walker emerging as one of the best feature backs in the NFL, the Seahawks have actually listed Zach Charbonnet on the trade block. As Walker, another tough run, gets 8. Former Seahawk Jamal Adams on the stop there. Now 2nd and 2, right back to Walker as he gets 7. Salt Lake City, I believe we ranked 31st in run defense last season. As this time it's going to move back 5. We get a little help from the false start now, 1st and 15. Seattle at the 43, Charbonnet on the field, and he'll get the swing pass here as he's seeked out by Gibbons. That gets 4. Smith going to give to Walker, and that time taken down in the backfield. And that's Xavier Thomas, 2nd-year D end out of Clemson. I think Gibbons also on the stop there. Gibbons has been very active in his first quarter as the middle linebacker of this Snowhawks defense. Smith, another drop back here, time to throw as he swings that out, going to be incomplete. Seahawks stop there on 3rd down. Now Salt Lake City back with it here at the 31 with just over a minute left in this first quarter. As McDonald, another drop back here, going to run. And he definitely can use his legs. This time up the sideline, he'll slide down, and he gets about 13, I believe. And now Harrison Jr. already on one of his first snaps, an injury timeout. Hopefully nothing serious there for Harrison Jr. First down at the 46. And we'll fake it to Benson. McDonald. He's over the middle, has a man, and that's complete there. Take Kadarius Toney down to the 34. Good poise that time for McDonald. As now 1st down. And he will fake it again here on the play action. Going to dump it there for Benson at the sideline. That gets 3. And with that, we will go into the 2nd quarter. Salt Lake City trailing 3-0 here. Very good showing so far. Our defense, a couple good stops, forced them to a field goal there on that first possession. Hopefully our running game can get going, but McDonald showing pretty good poise, good command of this offense thus far as we trail here on Monday Night Football. Now 2nd and 7 at the 32. McDonald, another drop back here. Has a man over the middle, hits Jahan Dotson for a 1st down. I don't think Harrison Jr. is out on the field yet, so we'll check back with that injury as we'll give here for Benson's to the outside. As he'll get ahead for the 1st down to the 11. Great offensive drive engineered thus far here from McDonald. 1st down at the 11. Get back to Benson that time, stopped on the edge. 2nd and 11 coming up. Salt Lake City now goes empty. McDonald takes the snap, sits in the pocket. Has a man there, gets 5. That was Tylan Wallace on the catch. Now 3rd and 6 at the 7. Eckler in the backfield, sits there in pass protection. McDonald going to roll to his left, has a man there. And it's Mo Ali Cox making the catch at the 1-yard line as that moves the chains. McDonald has had great pocket presence as now at the top of the screen, Marvin Harrison Jr. is back on the field. Over there across the middle, and that one in the dirt. Harrison Jr. was open there. I'm not sure if that was deflected. As now 2nd and goal. Let's just go to the run game here. No, we'll go back to Marvin Harrison Jr. And they connect for the first passing touchdown in Lucas McDonald's NFL career as the Snowhawks here take a 7-3 lead. And hopefully that's the first of many connections between McDonald and Harrison Jr. Two of the best young quarterback wide receiver tandems in the league. Very hyped up, and hopefully they live up to the promise as we take the lead here on Monday Night Football. Seattle now trailing. Kenneth Walker, 42 yards on 10 carries, 8 minutes remaining in the 2nd. As Walker again gets it, starting to get neutralized out there as a swarm of Snowhawks defenders stopping him there at the line of scrimmage. Free agent signing Isaiah Simmons among the many Snowhawks on that stop. They go right back to Walker here to the outside as Isaiah Simmons, a good wrap-up. I'm sorry, that's Isaiah Jones, the 2nd-year corner. Very good wrap-up tackler along the perimeter there as Walker tried to break that one free. Now 3rd and 8. The Seahawks defense at risk of a 3-and-out here. Smith stepping up in the pocket, now going to run for it. Geno Smith for the first down as he slides down. A big play there as the Snowhawks are really, in grasp of snatching up all the momentum at this point. But the Seahawks able to move the chains now to the 38. Smith directly under center on the drop back here. As a man and overfires there, and that's incomplete. Second down now, Smith. Being pressured there by Wise Jr. as he was able to scramble away upfield again. As Smith, another nice scramble for the first into Snowhawks territory. First down now at the Salt Lake City Snowhawks 44-yard line. Smith. He's going to be brought down that time as Caleb Patton, the rookie D tackle, led our team with 3.5 sacks in the preseason. Rookie, I believe, 4th-round pick out of San Diego State. And he's showed up big time already in the short sample size we've seen him on the field. A first down sack now, 2nd and 17. You'd love to see that speed rusher D tackle getting home as Smith underneath hooks up with Metcalf for just 4. As it'll now be 3rd and 14, less than 4:30 remaining in the half. Geno Smith being pressured now from Xavier Thomas, slips to sack and just gonna throw that one away. Nice pressure we've gotten going here on defense now towards the end of the half. And another good defensive stand. We're getting the ball back here. Now taking over at the 21 here. Tony there in motion to the top of the screen. Fake to Benson. McDonald going to fire. Has a man there, and it's going to be a 14-yard gain. Jahan Dotson, his 2nd catch of the ball game so far. Now less than 4.5. Salt Lake City from the 35. McDonald rolls to the right. Going to fire on the move there just underneath for Eckler. As that'll get 7. 2nd and 3 at the 43. Man in motion, back the other way. As we'll fake it to Benson. A lot of fakes here. McDonald over the middle has Harrison Jr. And that's going to go down to the 39. 2nd catch for Harrison Jr., reigning Rookie of the Year. And we very well could have the next one here in McDonald. Tony now in motion. McDonald gives to Benson here. That's going to go for 2. I'm sorry, that was Eckler. And with that, we do hit the 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 8 at the 37. 7-3 Salt Lake City. McDonald, a quick one there to the sideline. That's Mo Ali Cox, another one, as he'll get 13 and the first. 1.5 minutes now remaining down to the 24. McDonald, a quick one over the middle there, has a man. That's going to go for another first down. I think Jahan Dotson, his 3rd catch, kind of suplexed there. Body slam to the ground. Now less than 1.5 minutes. First down at the 12. A lot of quick hits in the passing game. McDonald, about to has Eckler wide open there. Eckler makes a man miss and fights ahead. He gets 9. Salt Lake City calls their first timeout. 2nd and 1 now at the 3 out there empty. McDonald don't want to force anything here, and that one almost intercepted as Ernest Jones IV knocks that one down. Aggressive call that time. Now 3rd and 1. Eckler in the backfield. McDonald going to pass. Or no, he's going to run for it and make it a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown in his first half of his first game as he flexes the muscles. And Salt Lake City, another touchdown here. Tremendous clock management here. Tremendous play calling at the end of the half. McDonald really making it, his talent known with his legs and his arm as he finds end zone for the 2nd time. Salt Lake City up 14-3, pending the extra point. Now 32 seconds left for Geno Smith and the offense. All their timeouts as they take over here at the 31, trailing 14-3. It'd be nice if you could at least get a field goal here, make it a 1-possession game going into the half. Geno Smith time to throw, goes to the sideline. Nice pass and catch there. Jackson Smith and Jigba hauling that one in with a man on him as they move down now to the 42. Smith with it, sits in the pocket. 4-man rush, swings that out. Kenneth Walker going to be brought down there by Avonte Maddox. Not the best decision there by Smith. I mean, I guess you have your man there in a one-on-one situation, but that goes for a 4-yard loss, and they have to sacrifice a timeout as well. As Smith again, time to throw over the middle there, just out of the reach, I believe, of Noah Fant. Jamal Adams all over him. And Smith has had a couple misses in this game. That's now 3rd and 14. Like we said, Seahawks, NFC champions last season, as Smith going to have to just throw that one away. And Seattle going to have to punt here with 14 seconds remaining. 6 seconds remaining here in the half. Salt Lake City going to take to the victory formation, but hopefully we'll get to do that again later. 14-3 first half here. The first half of play for Lucas McDonald. There, Randy Samuels, fellow rookie, starting at right guard, third-round pick out of South Carolina. Also a hidden development guy. 14-3, tremendous first half. I don't think you could draw it up much better than that. The defense really played well, forced a field goal on that opening drive where we kind of got hit a couple times, but look at the halftime report. All these games already in the books. We see Philadelphia beat Washington, Saints beat Atlanta, as Russell Wilson is now the starter there in New Orleans. Miami defeats Carolina 21-14, Baltimore 38-7 over Detroit, as the reigning Super Bowl champs really imposing their will. Kansas City beats Dallas 38-24 there in Dallas. Tampa Bay a narrow win over New England as they win by 2 points there in Foxborough. And we really need the Buccaneers to lose this year as we do hold their first round pick. And we face them, I believe, in week 3. So hopefully that's a game we can come away with a win. Tennessee Titans win 23-17 there. Of course, under Kyler Murray. He's a new quarterback there in the Titans. But going back to our game now, Lucas McDonald, a passing touchdown, a rushing touchdown, over 100 passing yards, probably 30-40 rushing yards as well, as he's really carrying the torch for our offense. And we do get the ball to start as well here, the opening kickoff of the second half here in Salt Lake City on Monday Night Football. Tremendous first half from our Snowhawks, leading 14-3, as that's rookie Dak Kitchens on the return. Salt Lake City taking over at the 29 to start this second half of play. A scoring drive here could really pour it on, as McDonald connects there 9 yards to Harrison Jr. Second and 1, nice 9-yard pickup out of the gate down to the 37. McDonald swings that from Ali Cox, and he can't hang on there. Good coverage. Third and 1 here. We'll see what we do here in short yardage. 2 backs out there. Harrison Jr. motions down into the backfield. Going to swing it out probably for him, as that is the play call. Harrison Jr. out there in space, as that gets 8 and a first down. Our offense definitely uses a lot of motion, a lot of fakes, and so far it has proven to be to our benefit, as Harrison Jr. again there in motion, as he goes back the other way. Fake there to Benson, and we'll swing it to Harrison Jr. again, giving him some space to work with. Only gets 2 that time. Second and 8 now. McDonald out there empty, as he takes the snap 2 minutes into this second half, as Ali Cox going to haul that one in for the first down. 3 new starters on the offensive line, including Brady Christensen and Cade Mays at left tackle and center respectively, both free agent signings, and then third-round pick Randy Samuels out of South Carolina there at right guard. Jonah Williams returns at right tackle. Isaiah Green returns at left guard, as that goes for 2. Last play batted at the line, goes incomplete, so it's 3rd and 8 now at the 40. McDonald sits in the pocket, going to step up, fires for Harrison Jr., and he fights there for the first down, moves the chains. Third down offense has been very good here. Very good decisions made by McDonald. Most of the time we saw that one at the goal line almost intercepted, but other than that, very crisp, very clean, as McDonald fires to the sideline that time, 3 yards to Ali Cox. Second and 7 now at the 28. McDonald has a man there, good coverage, as that's forced incomplete. That was Devon Witherspoon on the coverage. Very good corner there out of Illinois, former first-round pick, one of the best corners now in the NFC. 3rd and 7, a fake there to Benson. McDonald fires downfield, back to the end zone. That's knocked down, as I believe we will go for a field goal attempt here. Going to be a 45-yard field goal attempt. McDonald showing some emotion on that one, as he certainly has not been scared or hesitant to force the ball down the field. Now a 45-yard field goal here from Blankenship, as that kick is up, and that one does split the uprights. Now 17-3, just over 6 minutes remaining in the third. Geno Smith and the Seahawks desperate to get something going on offense. You just really got to feed Kenneth Walker. That was working early on. Smith has really struggled hitting his spots, so I expect a heavy dose of Kenneth Walker, even though they're already trailing by 2 touchdowns. 6:12 remaining in the third quarter, and they will give it to Walker. Finds a lane, and he's brought down after 6. Walker now up to 50 yards, 2nd and 4. And they will go back to him. Nice lane, opens up Kenneth Walker into the second level, and he's knocked down to the 46. Smith fakes there to Walker, and so he'll swing it to him to the sideline, and a good tackle as he's brought down only 1 yard. I believe that was rookie Matthew Torrance there on the tackle, 2nd-round pick out of Auburn. Another guy with hidden dev. Smith going to swing that out to Charbonnet, and Matthew Torrance, again, rookie out of Auburn, making the stop. Torrance can do a little bit of everything. We have him play in the slot a little bit. He can play in the box as a run support safety. Can play back in zone. And can play man a little bit as well. That time Smith hooks up. That's Torrance actually getting beat by Smith and Jigba. Not really the matchup you want, rookie on Smith and Jigba, but Torrance has been involved, active so far in the defense, but that time gets beat over the middle. A good read there from Smith. But at least Torrance was able to catch up, make the tackle, before it got too out of hand there. As now Seahawks a little bit of something going, really what they need. First down at the 28, 3:20 remaining in the third. Geno Smith going to give to Walker, another nice lane as Jack Gibbons working off a block. Gets some help there from Max Melton, 3 yards. Max Melton comes off a very good rookie campaign, now our top corner. But with 2 first-round picks in this coming draft, we really want to get a franchise tackle, as a very big tackle that time over the middle of the field. Micah McFadden body slams Tyler Lockett, but we really would like to shore up left tackle, and there are a few good ones, I think 3 or 4 projected tackles in the first round, and then also a corner. We'd love to get a lockdown corner along with that, as Walker now taken down at the 4. Second and goal, Seattle in the I formation. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Smith on the play action, as he was pressured, has to get rid of that one. That was KJ Britt, free agent signing. On the pressure that time, third and goal now. Smith over the middle has a man, it's DK Metcalf. Hauls that one in, and that's going to be a touchdown for Seattle. That time in man against Jalen Thompson, as the Seahawks find pay dirt for the first time this season. Geno Smith there to DK Metcalf, as they get a much needed motivation boost, momentum boost, as it's now a 1-score game. Lucas McDonald and the offense clicking on all cylinders right now, but you can't go stagnant. You got to keep pouring it on, keep burning the clock, and keep it within, more of an arm distance reach for Seattle. I want to keep it at a 2-possession game here going into the final quarter. 1:53 here in the third. McDonald goes to the sideline there. I think that's Tip Ryman for 4. Ryman comes off a pretty good rookie season as well, along with Melton. Although Benson, we would have liked a little bit more from him. Hopefully, as I said earlier, he can step it up here. Another fake for Benson. McDonald has a man over the middle of the field. It's Marvin Harrison Jr. hauls that in, and he's going to run for some extra, taking that down to the 30. This time, 33 yards to Marvin Harrison Jr., and he's so good after the catch. Really does everything well. You don't want to get him into the space, especially out there in the second level, going up against DBs. As that one, I believe, for 33. As now Salt Lake City all the way down to Seattle's 30-yard line. McDonald gives to Eckler, has some space there to the outside. Closed off there, gets nothing. That was Woolen on the tackle, another very good corner along there with Witherspoon. Now the final seconds here in the third, as McDonald will snap it, try and set up a screen, nothing doing there, as it'll be 3rd and 10 to start the fourth quarter. Salt Lake City still leading here, and we capped off this quarter. Nice big play there. We see that Caleb Patton first career sack from earlier, as our rookies have had a nice impact so far, especially McDonald, but hopefully we can get some points here to start the fourth. 3rd and 10 here at the 30 to start the fourth quarter. McDonald on the drop back. He's been good on third down. That one knocked down over the middle of the field. I think that was Ernest Jones again. And Salt Lake City going to bring out the field goal unit here for a 47-yard attempt, as Blankenship tries to make it a 2-possession game and double the score here of Seattle, make it 20-10, as that kick is up. And that one looked good. It is good. Salt Lake City adds on now 20-10 here in the fourth quarter. Nice scoring drive last time from Geno Smith and the offense, as they hooked up with DK Metcalf, but you got to keep it going now as they take over here at the 24, and you can't really burn too much time. You still have plenty of time to work with, but you can't burn too much, as Kenneth Walker there breaks the first contact and then brought down by Jalen Thompson, gets 4, although first it was a loss, and you saw him kind of bickering there with Jamal Adams post-snap, as it is now 2nd and 6. Fake there to Walker. Smith up the field, has a man open. That's Noah Fant, as he beats Jack Gibbons there down the field, as Seattle already now into Salt Lake City territory down to the 42. Nice big hit there in the passing game. Gibbons definitely not the best coverage guy. I mean, he has good coverage ratings, but not the most athletic. I think just 78 speed, so once you get him out there in space, he's kind of beat. As now a very good momentum boost again here for Seattle, really hanging on in this football game, as you would expect from a team who just made the Super Bowl. Now they'll give it to Walker here, and he's taken down there at the edge by Xavier Thomas. 2nd and 9, Smith out there empty. Man there in motion, Kenneth Walker from out wide. Now swings back out there. Smith going to hit Smith and Jigba, as that gets about 9. 3rd and inches now here at the 33. Smith going to give it to Walker, as he just barely gets ahead. Good stop that time, but Walker gets the forward progress. That one moves the chain. Seattle now at the 32. Going to give to Walker again that time, brought down by Micah McFadden. McFadden was a signing just before the season. He got cut, I believe, by the Giants there in the preseason. We added him to our linebacking core, and we are going to mix him in a little bit. Now 2nd and 10. Charbonnet motions there out of the backfield. Smith on the drop back. Sits in the pocket, time to throw. Now being chased as he does step up. Gets the first down and then some as he slides down to the 18. Seattle now into the red zone. Geno Smith takes the snap. Being chased again by Thomas. Working off a block there, getting the pressure. Smith just fires that one away. 2nd down. Smith now directly under center. Drops back to throw. Fires for the end zone. Just out of the reach there of Smith and Jigba. 3rd down now. 6:32 remaining in the game. Seattle here at the 18. 4-man rush for Salt Lake City. Smith over the middle has a man for Noah Fant as he works that all the way down to the 1-yard line, beating Jamal Adams that time. Seattle now at the goal line as we hit the 6-minute mark in this 4th quarter. And they get for Kenneth Walker, and he's brought down just short, as that was DeMarcus Walker, the first one on the contact. Got some help. Now 2nd and goal. We're going to throw it this time. Smith works to his left, fires that one underneath for Walker as he dives in for the touchdown. And Seattle is not going away silently here. A great football game here on Monday Night Football to start the season, as Walker finds pay dirt. Now 2 passing touchdowns for Geno Smith, both here in the later stages, as he's kept his composure. He's kept his football team in this game. Lucas McDonald and the offense back out there. It's been very clean for him, but at this point you got to pull away, keep doing what you've been doing. As we'll take over here at the 30-yard line. Man in motion. There goes Dotson. As we'll start this drive again for Benson. Bust this one to the outside. Trey Benson works ahead for the first down, that time for 11. Benson has not had many chances here, but he certainly has made the most of them. Now down to the 41. And we will go right back to him. Trey Benson, that time for 4. Salt Lake City now at the 45-yard line. 4 minutes left in the football game. McDonald on the drop back this time. Fires over the middle of the field. Has a man. That's dropped by Kadarius Toney as he was hit there in traffic. Big 3rd down here. 3rd and 6 now at the 45-yard line. 20-17. McDonald takes the snap. Back in the pocket. He's going to be sacked for the first time as Seattle. A huge play. That's Hall coming off the edge. Derek Hall out of Auburn. A lot of Auburn players mentioned here today. And what a timely sack that time, as Seattle a chance to either tie it up or take the lead, as they've been very good on offense. Punting here from the 38, that's Matt Ariza. And that one a nice punt all the way down to the 15, and they'll be fair caught. 3:17 now left for Seattle, as they've stuck in this football game. Now a chance to take it back or tie it up at least. As Smith now on the drop back, going to fire across the field, and that time just incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Smith from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Dietrich Wise Jr. meets him there, coming off a block. And Wise Jr. has certainly been winning his pass rushing reps here down the stretch. And that time he finally gets home. We awarded him with a 3-year deal this past offseason, as we signed him from the Patriots prior to last season. He was cut there in the preseason. We signed him, and he's emerged on our team. Now a 3rd and 20, Seattle backtracks all the way down to the 6-yard line. Smith now from his own end zone trying to set up a screen. They do here for Walker. And tremendous tackling there by Isaiah Jones and Jalen Thompson there as they force the 4th down. So 4th and 17 now at the 9. And Seattle is going to go for it here, although they will probably let it hit the 2-minute warning. And we'll see what they decide to do. So they are going to stick with it, go for it here. 4th and 17 from their own 9. They still have all their timeouts. As Smith now going to sit in the pocket, rolling right. Fires over the middle of the field, and that's going to be intercepted. And that's Jalen Thompson. You might be better off, just batting it down, taking it over there inside the 10, but we'll take the interception for the box score all day, as it looks like Salt Lake City has secured this Week 1 win over the defending NFC champions. Geno Smith, of course, you just have to take a shot here in this spot. And DK Metcalf sitting there at the sideline. Jalen Thompson jumps in front and secures the interception. McDonald and the offense now back out there as our first-round rookie quarterback might be set for his first career win here. Salt Lake City now at the 29, 154 remaining. A first down pretty much wins the game. As we'll start here for Benson. Redirects up the middle. Gets nothing. Seattle burns their first timeout. This game definitely not quite over, as we'll pitch it Benson to the outside, makes a man miss there along the edge, as he'll get 7. Seahawks burn their second timeout, as it's now 3rd and 3 at the 22. Mo Ali Cox there in motion. McDonald takes the snap, fires there for Ali Cox, and he's going to be short, going to be 4th and 1 at the 20 as Seattle does burn their final timeout. Blankenship now on for the 37-yard field goal, and I say just go for it, but they're going to kick the field goal here. Blankenship, that one is good. So 23-17, Seattle does need a touchdown, and they have no timeouts to work with. 1:35 left here. Seattle still a chance, and I feel like Salt Lake City definitely squandered an opportunity there by Jalen Thompson intercepting that. You know, you get 9 yards on that last drive. You're in the end zone, which we would have been, but instead we had to kick a field goal. And Seattle now still a chance to take the lead here with a late touchdown drive. Back's definitely against the wall here with no timeouts, but 1:35 remaining, plenty of time as they start at the 26-yard line. 23-17. A very exciting Week 1 football game here on Monday Night Football. Smith plenty of time to throw. Check down as Kenneth Walker drops that one. Probably smart, as that does stop the clock. And in that spot, you probably only would have got a couple yards anyway. So 2nd and 10 now at the 26. Over the middle there for Fant, as he hauls that one and brought down 7 yards. Now 3rd and 3. Smith again takes the snap and roll to the right. Fires on the run, and that's going to be knocked down. Great play down the field by Jack Gibbons as he knocks that one down. Now 4th down, 4th and 3 with 1:05 remaining, going to be at the 33-yard line here. No 4th down conversions for either side, although I think Seattle just 0 for 1 as this time looking for Kenneth Walker, and he's going to be stopped short, and that's going to be the game as it's Xavier Thomas. Big day for him off the edge. First game of his 2nd season. Kenneth Walker shocked right now as he is denied, and that is going to do it here. Xavier Thomas, very good play there off the edge, working there against Charles Cross. Very good left tackle for Seattle. A group effort there. I think Isaiah Simmons also in on the stop as Lucas McDonald, like we said at the end of the first half, as we came out in the victory formation. Hopefully that was something we would see later on, as that is what we're going to get now from Lucas McDonald. As he gets under center, takes the snap, takes a knee, and then McDonald has to do it one more time here just for the pageantries. As he takes the snap, takes the knee, and Salt Lake City now 1-0 on this Year 2 season. What a start to the Lucas McDonald era here as we take down the defending NFC Champion Seattle Seahawks 23-17. As we're here in the final seconds, going to make it official, as that is official now. 23-17 victory over Seattle, as we're now 1-0. Not only that, we get the division win as well, as next week we'll head to New Orleans, and the week after that head to Tampa Bay, as we'll have a 3-game road trip now following this Week 1 victory. Geno Smith and the offense for Seattle battled. They stuck in there, but Lucas McDonald too much there in the first half, as he's now 1-0 on his career. 2 touchdowns, over 150 total yards, I believe probably closer to 200 as we get the win here. But this is where I'm going to leave you, folks. Thank you so much for watching. In the next episode, we'll probably jump into a few games, see offense for one of those games, defense for the other, and kind of move along here in this Year 1 season. I think we'll try and get at least 4 games in a season at least, but the more we go along here, the more we get our own players, the more we have our own draft picks and our auto-generated players. I think at that point, we'll start watching more games as we truly get our own touch on this team. But quick look in the box score, McDonald 22 out of 32, tremendous debut, over 200 passing yards with 1 touchdown on the ground. Benton 30 on 7 carries. Really, you want to get him more involved. McDonald a rushing touchdown. Harrison Jr. a touchdown reception, had 7 for 80, 5 catches for Mo Ali Cox. Jack Gibbons 11 tackles, 1 for loss, 2 tackles for loss by Thomas, a half sack along there with Deatrice Wise Jr. Caleb Patton a sack as well, another rookie with a really good debut. Pass deflections, Jamal Adams had 2. Caleb Patton also had that along with his sack. Jack Gibbons with 1. And Blankenship 3 for 3 on field goals. But as always, everybody, it's been real and be well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.